Whew, what is up, you sexy people? I'm out here in the beautiful rainforest of my backyard, and I wanted to sit down and make this video for you quickly because my brain is firing fast and concisely, and I tried to make this video last week, but it ended up being 28 minutes, so I don't want to do that. I want to tell you guys the first video that really is following a path of a series of having continued serial content coming out. This is my cryptocurrency journey, basically. This is me updating you guys, you know, probably bi-weekly, maybe once a month, what I'm doing with my investments, what my plan is, what I've heard in the cryptocurrency, you know, industry and news and everything like that, and how that has affected how I'm going to invest and all that kind of stuff. Because if you're interested in this and you are investing, hopefully this can kind of give you different ideas and opinions and different ways for you to think about what you're going to do. Or if you've never even heard of this, maybe it's just a fun way for you to hang out with me and you know, maybe you get interested in the cryptocurrency stuff, and this is how you kind of learn about it, because it is really confusing at first, but it gets a lot more simple as you go. As you can tell, I am trying to get my focus perfect. So I want to tell you guys how I'm investing my first $1,000 into cryptocurrencies. What I'm gonna do with $1,000. So I recently just had a bunch of videos go viral. It was freaking amazing. I have no idea where all this stuff came from. Years old videos just blew up to past millions of views. So I think I have 2 videos that are at 2 million views right now. So I've just gotten a little bit of extra pocket change. Usually I'm not somebody to put money into something that I'm, you know, afraid of losing. Like I rarely will invest on something that's highly volatile, but I've recently gotten this money. I've already really enjoyed reading about Bitcoin, and I've been waiting to put $1,000 into Bitcoin since Bitcoin was at $5,000. Quick story behind that: I joined Coinbase, which is a very simple website for buying Bitcoin. There's actually a referral link down there if you want to use it. It gives us both 10 bucks if you buy over 100 bucks of Bitcoin, and it's attached to GDAX, which is a more complex version of the same website. But I signed up. They ask you to verify your license or your ID before you purchase. I had actually had a expired ID while my real ID, my new one, was coming in the mail. So I'm all like, it's all legal, it's all good, but I was hoping that they would just take my expired one because it shows that it's really me. That's not someone stealing my credit card information. It's Brian Turner. They didn't. And then it took so long for this new one to come in, because then they emailed me and let me know that I needed to come to DMV for a photo. I finally got it done. I just now got my driver's license back and just got verified. And now I am again waiting to have my money wire in from my bank to get to my Coinbase account, so then I can buy Bitcoin. Whew. I've been waiting since it was at 5.6. It is at 9.4 right now, $9,400 per Bitcoin. Now that all that is said, I want to explain to you guys what I'm planning on doing, because it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I would love to have gotten in, you know, when my money would have doubled already, but I still think it's going to the moon and back. And a lot of people are on the fence whether they think it's going to stop pretty soon at 10, or maybe just get past 10 and then go back down, or if it's going to keep going. And a lot of people think that it's going to keep going, but a lot of people think it's just going up because of the holidays, lots of hype, lots of money being thrown around, maybe some Bitcoin gifts. I'm definitely gonna give my friends gifts because they don't really understand how to do it yet, but they're all interested. So I'm like, yeah, I'll give you 20 bucks in Bitcoin. That'll be your gift. And they think that it's gonna get dumped right afterwards. There's a lot of different thoughts about it. I personally think it's going there and beyond. Now, what I plan to do with my $1,000. I originally was going to put $1,000 into Bitcoin. Now I've been looking at different coins, altcoins, which the biggest ones at the moment in market cap, the amount traded per day, is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and then if you want to go past that, then Ripple coin, and then there's like Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold. I'm not really going to look into those ones, to be honest. So what I plan on doing is, instead of going 1,000 into Bitcoin, I've now started reading about Ethereum, and it has been doing super well as having a lot of different developments on its side in terms of like it being much faster than Bitcoin for the transaction speed, as well as they have like a billion, not a billion, but they have a lot of different side projects that use the Ethereum blockchain. And the more things that are using a currency, the more valuable it becomes, because it then has more demand. It has more people using it, so it's more valuable, obviously. So I'm going to do, I believe, $800 in Bitcoin, $100 in Litecoin, $100 in Ethereum coin. Litecoin I know the least about. I know the least about. Since I've started following Bitcoin about 4, 5, 6 months ago, such a rough window. I have no idea. I think it's been like 4 months, 5 months. I've watched Litecoin and Ethereum just creep up steadily, just keep going up. I've seen them drop, you know, because people get freaked out about this or that hard fork happening on Bitcoin. But I see Ethereum and I see Litecoin going up by 2, 3% all the time. And I see Bitcoin jump, 20%, and then drop down 15% and up and down. And Bitcoin has always gone up overall, but it's very volatile. So just for fun, I'd like to have a little bit of money in those other coins so that it forces me to start looking into them and researching them more and understanding them more, because hey, you might find out that those coins actually, that's where the gold is, and you put more money in there and see how that goes. So that is the summary of what I'm planning on doing. Very, very simple, very quick. I'm gonna put $1,000 in and 800 for Bitcoin, 100 Ethereum, 100 Litecoin. I am planning on continuing to research. I'm also planning on setting up a monthly deposit type of thing. So I'm going to start putting like $50 aside each month, and then putting $150, $200 into whatever it is, whatever cryptocurrency, every quarter or something like that. In that way I can continue to invest without it being too big of a deal, and it not really being money that I have tied up or is actually really important. And again, I wouldn't be putting so much money into it if I hadn't had really this random viral thing go on. But because I have, I just think it'd be fun to invest in stuff. So that's my plan. I'll keep you guys updated on everything. The next video, I really want to talk to you guys about something called Steem. There's a coin called Steem, S-T-E-E-M, and it is attached to something called Steemit.com. And Steemit.com is a social platform very similar to Reddit, where people upvote things and comment and reply and stuff like that. But it's attached to this coin, this blockchain technology, which essentially works as an incentive program for you to create content, post, etc., interact on this platform to get a small bit of the money that is being created each day. And as more people join, it keeps the value of that money or that Steem coin currency high. It's kind of weird, it's kind of crazy, but I'll explain it to you guys more in that video. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys getting in here. I plan on having more concise videos, having much better series going on and stuff. I even plan on maybe doing some branding on here. So if you guys have any ideas of videos you'd like to hear me talk about, I plan on doing entrepreneurial videos, all sorts of different stuff that's not just cryptocurrency. If you have anything that you would like me to talk about, let me know. If you have any series that you'd like me to start, because I'm going to be doing this, the Bitcoin series. If there's any other series you'd like me to start, let me know. And other than that, I will catch you guys later. Yep. If you guys are interested in getting into Bitcoin, definitely just Google it, read about it a bunch. If you're interested in purchasing Bitcoin, you can go to something like Coinbase.com and start learning about it. From there, I would suggest that you go through GDAX because it's much lower fees to purchase everything. And then from there, we're just gonna learn as we go, baby. So I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll talk to y'all soon.